Always fun. Always fun. Creeks on the box. And it's got to thread it through here. And just about fit, I reckon. Inches either side. Shut the sunroof, you might be able to hear me speak now. Fucking hell. Shouldn't be allowed to park both sides. One or the other, not both of them. There we go. Okay, back to London Gateway. Where's she going? Isn't it? Okay. Started on the wrong way. Wrong way! Oh, it's too warm in here. Let's take it off.
Enter the roundabout. Take the first exit.
Tight here. Right, back wheels are coming round. Easier getting out than it is going in. I should have recorded on the way in. Had to reverse back down into that alley. Yeah. I thought the box doesn't feel too heavy. I thought it would have been, but so you signal and let me know where you're going, boys. Fuck, where are we at his finest? M25 is staying straight on. I'm going to do that. Both sat-navs are telling me to turn right here, but follow the proper signs. Me stationary and getting a can of mango juice out of the fish. Going straight down is the most logical route.
Turn right onto Station Road.
Nah. I'm not going to. Can of mango juice being open. Oh, Rubicon, the mango juice, juice from the heavens. Lights are green. Let's go. Make sure there's no clever fuckers about. That's alright.
Recalculating.
That nav's gonna have a fit. Don't like it. I know, it's alright. I don't know why it doesn't ping me this way. Definitely better than the way I came in. It's all got a bit narrow. Narrow. Got a bit narrow. Place I just loaded, they're all right in there. All Filipinos. Been in there before, they were good as gold then. Yeah, nice lads. Always smiley and happy, you know. Fucking dialect factory to my left. Stay in this lane. Bus to my left. Fuck that. get out of London and I'll make a phone call, get on the M25. There we go, look at these. These fuckers all jump the lights look round here. Fucking bus, miles away.
Turn right at the roundabout, taking the third exit.
Have eyes in the back of your head round here.
Take the third exit onto the parkway.
Flies everywhere, I don't know if it's in the cab or outside the cab. Well, fucking green light, here we go. Come on. Come on, my son. That's it. Where do I want to be? Going to the right. Try and go to the right. Oh, I've got to be over here. Ford and Ryan 1600E. Oh, we're not many of them left around. And that is in exceptional nick as well, look at it. Beauty. Lovely condition.
Enter the roundabout, take the fourth
Cyclist to my left, there he is, little bastard. Fucking tipper driver. Get the fuck.
Take the fourth exit towards M25.
I'm taking up all the lanes there. Because it just ain't big enough. Just ain't big enough. You snuck up on the inside though, didn't you? Whoa, nearly had my wing mirror taken off. Clever, overtake the lorry. I've got to take up both lanes. What lane are you going into? Hold back a bit. Yeah, you can feel the weight a little bit now. You can tell she's got a bit of weight behind her. She's got a bit of weight behind her. I'm not allowed to get a t-shirt that says she's fucking heavy written on the front. Not if I want to live and wear it next to my gorgeous Kira. I'll see what she says about she's got a bit of weight behind her. I think the answer could be no. Blimey, it's warm. What's going on with this aircon? The only thing that's cold at the moment is my right fucking knee. I thought it was given a little Ford Fiesta, like the one in the front, but a P-Reg. And am I coming off it? No. And it drives really nicely. I'm not 100% certain it'll get through its next MOT, but it was given to her for nothing, so it's not cost her anything other than, you know, tax and insurance, which I think we paid. I think she paid for the tax. But she's up at uni, so she didn't take the car with her. So I've been driving in and out of work. It drives really nice, nice and smooth. Smooth gearbox, lovely gearbox on it. M25 north, that's what we want. Just stay in this lane for a minute. See much to your left because you ain't got a wing mirror, have you, fella? Bath Transit. Correct lane to M25 north. Yeah. Maybe not. Anything to my left? I think so. This bloody roadwork to confuse the lane marking done. Maybe it was. Yeah, it was. Could have done it in that other lane. But these yellow road signs were misleading, telling you get into the left hand lane. You didn't need to. So round the top of the M25, down to 3031, A13 in the gateway, job done. Time now 11:52. Just looked at the traffic on the M25 and it's all right in near on stationary. Oh well. Thought I might have been able to squeak a 1 till 2, but I reckon it's going to be a 2 till 3. Deep joy, eh? Deep, deep joy. Fuckwittery we got going on here. Excuse me. I think he's letting me out. Nice man or lady behind me in the little purple car. Go on then, fella, get in there. Whoa, what are we doing now? Got a P new pass driver in front. Give them a bit of distance. Could be a tad unpredictable. Through no fault of their own, just inexperience really, you know, and it might, and this is the thing, it's the thing with new drivers, they get criticised a lot, but sometimes it's they're reacting to poor driving from other people, and they've just reacted wrongly. And through experience, they might have, you know, the chances are they would react differently. Because of the amount of fuckwittery on the roads, they just haven't learned to deal with it yet. Deal with it. Over there now. Can we do that, please? Yep. That's the holder. Oh! Aston Martin DB5 with a flat. Now you'd have thought there'd have been a queue of people trying to help him out. I've got to do some lane changing in a minute. Even though it says congestion, stay in lane. Can't be staying in this lane, otherwise you'll end up exiting the motorway. It's alright, it's moving. Well, there you go. I'll make a phone call, I'll put you on when I know what I'm doing. Speak to you later. Hello. I just thought I'd put you on. Because you never know when there's going to be some fuckwittery, and chances are there won't be any. And I'll have the camera off, but then again, you never know, do you? So I thought I'd leave it on for now. See what happens. Made a phone call. I've asked for 2 o'clock BBS. But I don't know what I'm doing yet. weren't really heavy because we didn't really swap any speed there, maybe a mile an hour, 1 mile an hour down up that hill. Holding her speed on more downhill, so absolutely rammed to the rafters though. That's the box. In case you're wondering what the hell I'm talking about. The box is full of boxes. All different shapes and sizes as well. They do a really good job of packing them in, I tell you. It's like a massive game of Jenga. Is it Jenga? I don't know, what's that game where you have to try and get all the Tetra? That's it, Tetra, not Jenga. Red truck was about to overtake me on the inside. Not having none of that. So time check 12:19. Been alright for time. Services 6 miles, that'd be South Mims. Shithole. Managed to shave off a bit of time now, it's got quicker all of a sudden. If you get there too early, I can go and park in the yard and have a 5-minute tea break. Or depending where I'm going, I'll top up with diesel. Got enough AdBlue to last me. But most places, I can't see me going too far up north tonight. up nicely. Supposed to be nice at the weekend, isn't it? Temperature at the moment is 20 degrees. I've got the aircon on. I'm in my shorts. That's not unusual for me. I went through the winter in shorts. Some people do ask, why is everyone overtaking you? Why are you going so slow? Well, I'm limited to 52.2. And most of these lads, well, all of these lads are obviously limited to 56. And the reason we're limited to 52, I think, was for insurance purposes, to brought the insurance costs down. So, why wouldn't you? There's a saving on insurance and there's a saving on fuel. I'd bike your Ted tooting along at 52.2 mile an hour. You know, because the difference it makes over a journey is pretty negligible, to be honest with you. A bit of speed here though, 49. That's the boy that wanted to overtake me on the inside. I need to move over. Way. Saturday weekend this weekend. A few DIY jobs to do. Which involve mixing concrete, sorting the patio out. And catching up on some sleep. And eating, and drinking, and much merriment. Might even have a few beers. Kluman and Volta, I was one of their trucks the other day. I don't know if I mentioned earlier, by the time I got given my job yesterday, I sort of run out of time to get into where I needed to get my box taken off and the new one put on, empty one put back on. So I thought I'll go and do it in the morning, so I've got plenty of time. So I had plenty of time off, I had about 12 hours off, which was nice. You know, you need that really, to be honest with you. Well, I needed it. And this fairground truck going to get his foot down now, I think he might do. And then so I was round there knocking on the door at 20 past 4 this morning after getting up at 4:45. Got here at 20 past 4. Fucking place on home till 6. I thought it was 24 hours. That was a waste of fucking time, wasn't it? So I sat there. I was first in the queue, like, when the gates did open, when they opened the gates up to get in. I was numero uno. But I could have had an extra hour in bed and still been first. Mind you, even at 6 o'clock, there was only 3 or 4 trucks behind me, so it wasn't like there was loads. These fairground rides, look. She's got swollen knuckles. Looks like she has. Looks like she's got a bit of fucking rheumatoid arthritis. Fucking on a lollipop. Extreme. going to be out somewhere tonight. I don't know where. But 4 nights being paid. I think it was Tuesday night. I stayed at, or was it Monday night? Can't remember which night it was. One night I stayed in our own yard. You don't get paid for that. But that could be changing. So if you start early or you want to reduce, then they're going to pay you. So happy days. Percolator's still there, alright. Got the afterburners on, the back thrusters on. Friday ruined, mate. You need a longer t-shirt. If I move into this lane, even though I'm going pretty slow, the other lane goes up to the 810. What's going on here? Two on slip road. Yeah, watch out, some fuckwittery now. Been a lot of army vehicles on the road today. There's an exercise this weekend, baby. People that are going to dive in at the last minute. Anyone who tries to get in this gap now is likely to be wanting to go left. Down to a 40. That fucking Royal Mail better not be wanting to go in there. Oh yeah, you are, aren't you? You fucking wanker. There's always one in there. Leaves to the very last minute. Did have a signal on all the way down. Tunnel coming up. That was me hitting the horn. It's a bit of a feeble horn, isn't it? I want it. The Duffs have got a fairly good horn on them. But I've got a better horn on my Merc car.
GPS signal lost.
Big brother to the left. No reason to be stuck out there. Ahead. What's occurring? Not sure what that was all about, just everyone sort of slowed down for no apparent reason. There we go. We're going to move back. So that van there just would not move over for me, so I had to hit the brakes to allow this guy out, which then caused problems for the guy behind me. One van driver caused inconvenience for about 3 or 4 trucks. Down to 39, 38. She's fucking heavy. are for the following weekend, but I might either run in, run out, or both maybe, I don't know, see how I feel. Behind me, let me out. He's on a mission. Burgundy International Transport. Good man, thank you very much. Burners on. I've said this before, but you know, we're going around the M25 at the moment, and you always consider, or you always think of, is that everything within the inside of the M25, queue ahead, everything within the M25 is like built up in a city, don't you? You know, it's not. What have we got going on here? Is it because? No, it's not because of her, him. why people don't have a great deal of faith in smart motorways. There's looking a bit more traffic up there. It doesn't seem to be going as fast. It seems to be slowing down again. Moving. Maybe it's not moving. Moving apart from this little bit here. The Rozzers are coming. Well, it was all going so well. Tell more people are back on the road again this last couple of weeks, because I haven't experienced this in ages, since before the time. And now we're along here, back to the old days, old days. Over. Don't see any sirens coming up from behind. No blue lights. to be a different speed. But we're stopping. The lane swappers, here we go. Going on up ahead. Full of glass, broken glass, little fragments. I see it's back up to the 60 now. Every gantry is a different speed limit. What's the next one going to be? On the trot saying the same thing. This one's saying on the top. I'm looking forward to getting home tomorrow. I'll have to write out some stats and read out to you. Did my highest mileage ever last week. My second highest amount of hours in 1 week. That's this year. else? I thought there was something on my left there. 24 hours off. Do Saturday to Sunday morning. I'll still work Saturday because I ran in early hours Saturday morning. And I'll finish at 8 o'clock in the morning. So I'll start at something like 2 o'clock in the morning, something ridiculous. I was done by 8, which meant that at 2 minutes past 8 on the Sunday morning, I was back on the road again. So I have worked every day, but I did have a 24-hour period off. Totally legal. But it's a killer. Makes you tired. And so it's the end of week 2, really. Well, I've gone straight through now. Looking down over towards Essex and Kent, I suppose. I don't know most of that. There's a bit of that Kent in the far distance, maybe. Yeah, a bit of Kent, Essex and Kent. Very rare. The sat nav gives you a time, so certainly and you get there before it says. The original plan time is normally, as the journey progresses, it adds on, for every sort of 20 minutes, it adds on a couple of minutes. So. Time keeps on a bit, so if it said you'd get you there for 2 o'clock, really, over a 3-hour trip, you'd expect to be there for about 20 past, half past, and all that. So I thought I'd be around, just saying around 1:45. I thought I'd just make it for 2 o'clock then. But it looks like I might be in for 1:30. Possibly. Could play into my hands, depending on where I'm going next. Yeah, it really does depend on where I'm going next. And I still don't know. So coming through that last little bit there, the only reason why there was all that traffic is because somebody in their wisdom decided to bring the speed limits down and bunch everything up. Because it's clearly not that fucking busy, you know what I mean? The only time it gets busy is when they bunch the fucking traffic up instead of letting it flow naturally. Oh, yeah. Fuck Wittery at its finest, that is. See any of that to my left, I doubt if you can, but there's an awful lot of like excavation, like art. It looks like archaeological excavations going on in the fields. I'm not 100% certain that it is. It just looks, it appears they're digging up trenches. And they're dotted all over certain fields. I've seen 2 or 3 places like that. Not quite sure what's going on. Slip road, that's what I want. Oh well, we've got time in the bag, so we are okay. Not much of a queue. Well, there you go, that was the M25 for you. Riveting. No, you know, I find it interesting looking at different things. The only people who find this boring are the people that, when they're driving along, they got their heads buried in a fucking iPad or a phone and not looking out the window. That does my head in, that is. When I was a kid and we went out in the car, I was fucking glued to the window. I could have suctioned my lips to it. I was just eagle-eyed, looking out the window, looking at everything that was going on. I didn't want to miss anything. You know, I was so grateful to be out in the car, looking at, you know, just looking at shit. Nothing in particular, but just looking, taking it all in. Nowadays, fucking head in a phone, not looking at all, and I find that a bit of a shame, really. That they can just take stuff for granted. It does my head in. It annoys me. All in the car. It ends up winding me up.
Then keep left onto A13.
And I'm not saying, you know, don't look at the phones, but I'm always pointing stuff out. You know, look at this, you know, look at that, look at this. Oh, look at that place there. What's all that about then? What? Grunts and growls and fucking hell. Or watching DVDs in the bossy in the car. Hey? The fucking best DVD is fuck that off and look out the window. Come on, we can 3 more man here. Only because there's fuck wittery going on up here. People in the wrong lane. Like him. There. Dent Logistics Limited. in front of me, get on with it. Only a 50 along here, don't get carried away. Car down to me left. Oh, excuse me.
Keep right.
Car going really slow and bum. Come on, 50 mile an hour limit, you're doing 40, fucking 45, 46. Oh dear, 44. I know you're deciding to speed up now. Oh. Please go here, there you go. Don't slow down, there's no need. Jeez. The national speed limit up to the roadworks. Looks like I'm going into the yard. Yeah, it's hard laid there. Speed on, brother, and get fucking caught by the rozzers. I'll just get down the other side here and I'll turn you off and you've had a nice little run all the way along the M25. End of the 40. see any noticeable difference. What have they done different? The last time you come down here. Sort of infilled that to the left there a little bit, I suppose. Done something there. Sort of leveled that out a little bit. I think there's another layer of tarmac to go on it. I'm hoping so, because that's bumpy as fuck there. And that's just at 40 mile an hour. Add a bit of speed to this, fucking hell. It's bouncing into the docks. Can't quite suss out what that ridge is for. Fucking out bridge, but not really going anywhere. It's just a little lane. Haven't got the heads on the light poles here, lamp posts. And you can see the tarmac is about an inch and a half away from the gully. Coming off here. Big old expanse of water in there. On you go. Bumpy.
Keep right onto the manway.
It's not the runway, it's the manway. Bumpy. Hang on to your hats. We're coming in. here, as you go into 40, and all the other 30 signs have been taken down. I have no idea what's going on there. So here we are, glad you spent an hour or so of your time riding along. I hope so. Did you learn anything? Don't think so. So there we have London Gateway, the docks, all the trains there stretching out in front of you.
Taking the second exit.
So there you go. So hopefully you've enjoyed what you've read. No, not what you've read, what you've watched. If you do, hit a thumbs up, hit a subscribe, all that malarkey, and I'll speak to you next time. Bye.